Hello, hello. It's a me jump scare. Howdy ho. How's everyone doing today? I see someone in chat asked what's my favourite dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. The Skrill, of course. I see it's your favourite as well. Oh my gosh, wait, chat's working. I wasn't expecting that. I tried getting chat set up, but I didn't think it was actually going to work. Let's see, if I do this. Okay, there we go. Now we're in Minecraft. Hello there. So yes, it's been exactly a week since my last stream. The final episode of the Dragon Games has just released, so that's pretty exciting. So today in the world, I've got a couple of ideas of what to do. Mainly I'm just wanting to chat with you guys, because that was what I found the most fun about the last stream, just chatting with all of you guys about How to Train Your Dragon lore. But we could take care of the babies, the dragon babies that still haven't grown up. I've got to get them more food. What are we doing today? Probably just hanging out, getting the baby dragon some food. Might do some building on a couple of projects I have in mind. I saw a little... here's our baby Gronkle. I need to craft more of their food. I don't have much. So we'll probably be doing some exploring, trying to find some resources for the dragon food. Yeah, I said the stream was going to happen like 20 minutes later, but then I kind of got ready sooner, and I was just like, I might as well. Mimi! Thank you, Mimi! Oh, the legendary Mimi. If you guys don't know who Mimi is, I wouldn't be doing YouTube right now if it wasn't for her. She was a big help in getting me to start YouTube and all that sort of stuff, and she's now become my first channel membership. My first channel member. Thank you, Mimi. You are the best. Let's see. What's the crafting recipe for the dragon food again? Okay. Oh, dragon heart root. That's one of the things I was running low on. Did you know Game Mode 1 is doing the updates to the How to Train Your Dragon add-on by the live action release? How's your week been, Risky? It's been very good, thank you. How about you? How's everyone been doing? Have I got any leftover hearts root, or... No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm all out of Dragon's Heart root, so gonna have to do some exploring. I think... Okay, I need cobblestone, right? All the way down here. Okay, chicken, cod, rotten flesh, beef, and cobblestone. Okay, so we've got to keep an eye out for heart root and a bunch of mobs to get food for the babies. Alright, here we go, Toothless. Man, after the Dragon Games, you really realise how fast the Night Fury is. Let's see, I've probably looted most of the heart root around here. When are they going to add more dragons to the mod, Risky? This add-on? I don't know, because I'm pretty sure they're busy working on Mob Maze at the moment. I don't know if they've finished production on that or what's going on with that, but I'm not entirely sure. Would there be any dragon heart root near-ish my spawn? Those are glowfly bushes. I keep confusing them. Red flowers there, not what I'm after. I wonder... Would a dragon heart root spawn in preloaded chunks from before they added it? Or would it... I don't know, would you have to load in new chunks to find more heart root, or... Because I did quite a lot of exploring on my world trying to find the Night Fury before they ever added heart root. Risky, I bet you don't know my favourite dragon. Is it the Monstrous Nightmare? Risky, I saw a dream How to Train Dragons come true to life. I think that dream happens today. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. This is the Pillager Tower, where I found Bullhorn, and where I completely destroyed it. There's actually still quite a bit of loot in there. Oh, there's a sheep. I didn't need mutton, did I? Just like cows and chickens. There's a default nadder there. Whispering Deaths, okay. I thought it might have been the Monstrous Nightmare because there's a Monstrous Nightmare in your profile. But... Okay, time to sleep, or not. Did I bring food for Toothless? No, I did not. Okay. Might have to do some fishing. What dragon do you think the live-action How to Train a Dragon do? The live-action How to Train a Dragon 2 is going to butcher next. I'm guessing Cloud Jumper. Well, hopefully, if we're lucky, they won't butcher any dragon designs in the sequel. But I feel like the only two that they somewhat butchered, in one case, one that they very much butchered, in the first live-action one, are like the side dragons. They put quite a lot of care into the main 5 dragons for the live-action. So I think they'll put a lot of effort into Cloud Jumper. So if they're going to butcher any dragons in the second movie, which I really hope they don't, hopefully they've figured out what worked a bit more this time. Dragon Root. I'm thinking it will be some of the Sanctuary dragons. Because I don't know how they're going to do the Bewilderbeast. That's going to be a big question. Hello, Sarah Lavender. Hello. Come on, Toothless. Oh, sitting. Yeah, there's sort of a weird glitch in this add-on where when you make your dragons sit, they still fly sometimes like this. It gets in a weird animation loop. Okay, we've found some new chunks with some Dragon's Heart Root. That's very good. I've got to keep an eye out for chickens and cows. If anyone is just tuning in, I'm looking for Dragon's Heart Root and different animals so that I can feed the babies, the baby dragons from the hatching episode. Oh, mutton. That was one, right? Was it? I know there's chickens, cows... Where's Toothless? Oh, it's because they go in the water and it glitches sometimes. Oh, is that why they do that glitch? Okay, I need to get these Night Fury scales out of there. Dragonhorn. There we go. And summon Toothless. There we go. Right, hopefully... Oh, there's some more Heart Root there that I missed. I wish, Toothless does not... Okay, I didn't mean to accidentally feed him Heart Root. What was I going to say? I have no idea. Risky, if How to Train a Dragon are real in real life, which ones would you pick to fly around the world? Oh. If I was, like, exploring the world in, like, the How to Train a Dragon world... Oh, chickens! If I had to pick in the How to Train a Dragon world a dragon to travel the world with, probably... Typhoomerang, Timberjack... If we're not going by just what my favourite dragon is, but just what would be the most ideal to travel with, I would say a dragon with a pretty good wingspan like the Timberjack or Typhoomerang. Oh, sorry, chicken. Oh yes, I saw you said you got actions and stuff, Sarah. That's awesome. It is such a cool resource pack. Is it a resource pack or a texture pack? But yeah, I do not know how I ever played Minecraft without it now that I've used it so long. Also, this is still technically a bit of like a test stream. It's my second ever stream, so I'm still kind of trying it out. But if there are any problems, like if the frame rate's weird, or my microphone's too low, any sort of thing like that, please let me know and I'll try to fix it for the next stream. My favourite dragon is the Hobblegrunt. The Hobblegrunt is a very cool dragon. That is one, about the question earlier, the Hobblegrunt I think is one that I'm a bit worried they might butcher in the live action. Because I hope it does make an appearance. It's one of the coolest Sanctuary dragons. But how will it look in live action if they somehow manage to butcher the Skrill, you know? I'm worried they might make it bulky, let's just say. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to handle that. It has the potential to be either the coolest live action redesign or the most butchered, I feel like. I wonder if we're ever going to see some more dragons like the Whispering Death or like the Screaming Death, Change Wings in the live action movies. I really hope they go all out with the different dragon species in the live action sequel. Because for the second movie, the original second movie, they kind of just made up a bunch of new, the Sanctuary dragons, where they had like a base model, and they would make a bunch of different dragons from that base model. I hope for the live action one they kind of go all out with more dragon species, considering they did add the Skrill and the Rumblehorn to the first one. I'm so excited for Nursery's Dawn, especially the Skrilly boys. Love the Skrills so much. Me too. They haven't revealed what the Skrills look like yet, but I am super excited to find out. They have revealed what the Triple Strike's going to look like, or at least they've shown a front-on perspective of it compared to the old Isle of Berg model. If you guys didn't see my new community post, there I've announced my next video, now that Dragon Games is over, is going to be on the Nursery's Dawn mod. So that's super exciting. I've been working on that video since last year, but it's just kept getting delayed with the new projects coming up. But now I'm finally buckling down and I'm going to finish it. It's going to be the next video I upload. Probably. And channel members, I should say, channel members will be able to see it early, because it will be the first video I actually give channel members early access to. Solar, welcome! I'm in the Nursery's Dawn Discord server. Me too. It's really cool being in there because you get to see all of the new stuff that they release. But like, they have the, is it a not so hidden world? No, they do call it the hidden world, the channel, where they post like development updates. Hello Mimi! Thank you for stopping by! Yeah, they do post lots of different teasers and stuff in just the regular text chats in the Nursery's Dawn server. We have a thread in the Risky's Funhouse Discord server where people are cataloguing all of the random information they've revealed. So that has come in extraordinarily useful when writing my script. Especially with Hungry Gremlin, one of my Discord mods. They are doing an absolutely amazing job cataloguing everything that's said. In which dragon is inspired my character? No particular dragon, but some elements are from the Skrill, to pay homage. The little chin spikes are based on the Skrill. Aside from that, it's mainly based on the Inferno Ravager from Day of Dragons, funny enough. Would be a member, but I poor. Yeah, understandable. No pressure for anyone to become a member. I just want to give people cool perks and stuff. Risky, they did show a little tease image of the Titan Wing Skrill, right? It was very staticky, and lots of people thought it might have been the Mystery Dragon. I will be covering that in my video, but I feel like it's probably not the Mystery Dragon, right? It could be, but that could be a bit too obvious. Unless the Mystery Dragon is that one concept art of the Night Fury that looks a lot like the Skrill, in which case I could see that image being of that dragon because it's so staticky. Also, it's me, Risky, the THC guy. Yes, yes, welcome. TCG, god, oh my god. Wow, there's a lot of Dragon's Heart Red out here. There's some pigs over there. Do I have a crafting table on me? No, I don't. I don't remember what kind of food I'm after. I know I'm after beef and chickens. For anyone who's just joining the stream, I am searching for Dragon's Heart Root and getting a bunch of like different food things so that I can feed the little baby dragons from the last episode on this world. Yes, I'm a big fan of New Walker. He is one of my favourite YouTubers ever. If you guys don't know about New Walker, he's one of the best How to Train a Dragon YouTubers out there, hands down. I've nearly got a stack of hearts root, that's very good. I really hope they add book dragons too, to Nursery's Dawn, in which case I have got good news for you. You know how they're adding to Nursery's Dawn, like different add-ons that you can add to the mod? And one of them's going to be for Dragon's Rescue Riders, another one's going to be for the Nine Realms. They're also doing one for the live-action dragons, and another one for the book dragons. So that is really cool that they're giving those different options. Okay, I've got over a stack of hearts root, 5 raw chicken, 5 raw mutton. I don't need to worry about getting more cobblestone though, I've got plenty of that. Man, actions and stuff combined with vibrant visuals makes the world look so beautiful. It is so cool. Yeah, Dragons, the Nine Realms. Yeah. Oh, I'm still going through my Dragons, the Nine Realms rewatch. I so desperately want to start rewatching the main series again, like Race to the Edge and the movies and all that. But I've got to get through this Nine Realms rewatch first. Funny story, right before we were about to record the final episode of the Dragon Games, we had about half an hour left, and I was watching some 9 rounds to just make some progress on it, since I'm wanting to get through it as soon as possible. And then I'm up to the episode where they, you know, where they feed a dragon Hiccup's leg. I'm up to that episode. I got to where they find Hiccup's leg in the cave and stuff like that. And then I just stopped watching, because I knew if I watched too much more right before the dragon games, I was going to be in a bad mood. Yeah. As if seeing them disgrace Hiccup's leg, call it a shovel, and all that stuff, as if that wasn't enough. Just had to stop watching it before I got a bit too heated right before the dragon games. Look at that sunset. Yeah, when they found Hiccup's leg, they were trying to figure out what it was, and they did this really bad joke where it's like, where all of them are trying to figure out what it is, and one of them thinks it's like an ancient Viking shovel. Another thought it was like something to stir Viking stew. Only one person thought it looked like it might have been an ancient Viking leg, and everyone called him crazy. Yeah, there are so many good ideas in the 9 Realms, but it was just executed so poorly. It's such a shame. Because, like, the story of an non-ancient ancestor, a descendant of Hiccup, discovering the dragons and discovering the legacy of Hiccup Haddock, finding these ancient relics left behind from him, it's giving me goosebumps just thinking about it. But they go about it, well, you know, it's the 9 Realms. They go about it just about as well as the 9 Realms goes about anything. So that is quite unfortunate. It's such a good concept in pretty much most aspects, but it's just clear that they didn't want to make a successor to the How to Train Your Dragon series. They just wanted a new kids show to sell toys with. It's a shame. Eugene was the one who said it was the leg, and they all looked at him like he was crazy. Yeah, it makes my blood boil too, Sarah. Like, when I was getting the clips for the footage, when I made that short about when they feed the dragon the legs, my blood was legitimately boiling, just going through and rewatching it. And the worst part was the footage didn't record correctly a couple of times. So I had to rewatch the scene like 4 times just to get the footage for that short. That got my blood seriously boiling. I'm watching Race to the Edge right now. I'm so looking forward to rewatching Race to the Edge again. Oh my gosh, that rumble horn is going for those cows. As soon as I'm done with 9 Realms, I'm going straight to my annual How to Train a Dragon rewatch. And by annual How to Train a Dragon rewatch, I mean rewatch of the whole series. I don't watch the first movie once a year. I watch it way more than that. Here we go. More Heartroot. Nearly 2 stacks. Yeah, and scribbling on the ancient Book of Dragons. Well, I mean, it wasn't the Book of Dragons, but still, it's pretty disrespectful, considering, regardless, it is an ancient Viking artifact left by Hiccup Haddock that Tom just scribbles over. Yeah. There's some chickens over there, sheep. Okay. Hey Risky, do you think Orc would mind if I use his class system for the card game? It's way more accurate. Like what he says the dragons should be in, like which classes he thinks they should be in, versus what they actually are. Yeah, I think he'd be fine with that. Because, like, I don't know, I agree with him in a lot of places in his dragon class placements. I wonder, would you want to bring back Fair Class? I think you are bringing back Fair Class already, eh? So yeah, I think Orc would be fine if you used his class placements. Would you go with, like, the dual class placements that he does in some of those? In that one video where he gave some dragons a secondary class? Do you think the 9 Realms was an act of terrorism? Yes. Anyway. Oh, pigs. Did I need pork? I don't remember. I'll get some just in case. Sorry, piggies. Anyway, Risky, I've been workshopping and coming up with a storyline for the idea I presented last time. Oh, yes. The one focusing on the creators of the Dragon Eye. Do you like vibrant visuals? I love vibrant visuals. I'm so excited for them to come to Java. Absolutely bringing it back, and I might even add double classes. Okay, that'd be cool. I'm a big fan of that series too. I should craft a crafting table so I actually know animal types I'm after. Anyone just tuning into the stream, I'm going around gathering Dragon's Heartroot and a bunch of different food types so that I can craft a bunch of food for the baby dragons from the previous episode in the series. Yes, I saw you got actions and stuff, Sarah. Super cool. It is such a good add-on, not add-on, resource pack. I think it might be the best thing on the marketplace, honestly. Chicken, cod. Oh, and rotten flesh. Okay, really it's only beef and cod until it's night time, and then I get rotten flesh. Okay. I gotta head to the ocean then. What's my How to Train Your Dragon hot take? I wouldn't exactly say it's a hot take, but it's something that a lot of people would disagree with. A lot of people would agree. I think it's a pretty 50-50 split issue, but I'd say the closest thing to my How to Train Your Dragon hot take is that the hidden world is a perfect ending to the series. There, I said it. Lots of people don't like it, but I feel like a lot of the people that didn't really like it kind of missed the point, you know? That's my hot take. Even if I don't really feel like it's that hot a take, because a lot of people would agree with me. There's some... Okay, I thought there was a glow squid for a second. I need cod. I don't think I need salmon. Have I heard of the Naturalist add-on? Yes, I actually have played that a few times. That's another really good add-on. Oh, cod, here we go. Is that a drowned? Oh wait, I can get rotten flesh from a drowned. Oh my goodness. That is the first time I've seen a drowned riding a Nautilus. Oh no. Oh no. Whoops, I don't have my... Oh my gosh, half a heart. Half a heart. Whew. Okay, that was a close one. Ooh, okay, I've got to get back out there and grab my fish. But that drowned. Maybe I have to fly in with Toothless to grab the cod. Am I out of food? I'm nearly out of me food. Okay, 3 cod. It's quite a lot more. I'll see if I can try it again without that drown showing up. Wait a second, I just realised the music that's playing right now is extremely fitting because that's the area theme from Aquarium Park in the Sonic Colors. So it's quite fitting that now I'm going in the ocean and catching fish. Hi, Toothless. Oh, don't want to drown. Up, 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 up. Phew. Okay, I've got to eat these watermelon slices. I think the drowned thing despawned. Did you know that you can combine Naturalist add-on with a Morph add-on? I did not know that. That is cool. Any more cod? I've got 6 now. Okay, there's another school of cod there. Uh-oh, drowned. Oh, good, rotten flesh, perfect. Right, that should, I think... Oh no, oh no, oh no. I was about to say that should be enough materials for now. Hey, New Walker, welcome! Hello, Carla! Right, I've got everything I need now, and boop, now I can head home. Imagine if I fell in that water again. Respawn. Oh yeah. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! The dragon egg! Okay, bit of backstory here. In my video where I battled the Ender Dragon with Toothless, when I punched the egg, I had no clue where it went. It went missing. It must have teleported through the portal. And there it is on the floor. I was worried that I'd lost the dragon egg. That is perfect. Oh my goodness. I swear I came back here to check if it went through the portal, but it didn't. But now, when I spawned in this time, it's here. Thank Thor that didn't despawn. Oh my gosh. I was worried I lost the dragon egg. That is awesome. Alright, time to fly back to my base. That is a lucky find. I didn't need to get that pork chop. Yeah, thankfully it didn't despawn. That happens to me so often. I really hope they fix that at some point, right? Because I feel like I don't know, it shouldn't go through the portal, right, once you punch the dragon egg. I know the whole thing is teleporting to a random spot, but it would be cool if they programmed that random spot to not be through the portal that sets it back to the world spawn. Okay, yeah, this way is back home. The Ender Dragon egg kind of looks like the Night Furies. Oh my god, wait, that's given me an idea. I'm going to be building a dragon nursery at some point. This could be a good little pretend Night Fury egg. That could be cool. And home sweet home. Right, okay, now that I've got all of this material, I can craft a bunch of food for the babies. And maybe they can even grow up on the stream, that would be very good. Do you think the egg should be movable? The baby dragon eggs? Probably, that'd be cool. Okay, oh my gosh, I really need to clear out my inventory a bit. This is where I keep all my dragon scales, so I'll put that there. I don't need feathers. Well, my inventory is a mess. Oak log, that can go in here. Wow, it's almost like Minecraft needs a better inventory system. Do I need this feather? I suppose okay, I can move that there. I don't need 5 bamboo. I can throw this out. There we go. And that should be good enough. And now I can craft a bunch of the baby dragon food. I can craft... Okay, yeah, that'd be good. 13 prepared beef ones. Only 1 prepared rotten flesh one. Cod. Chicken. And my cobblestone chest. Come on. And here we go. Prepared cobblestone. Delicious. Now I'll be able to feed the baby dragons. Yes, I've been very curious about what you're working on, Orca. I know your video that's like everything you need to know about every dragon species has been doing a bit better than your past few, so I'm super excited to see what you've got cooking up. Let's see, what babies want some food? It looks like the Rumblehorn's hungry. Come on, here you go. There we go. There's the baby Gronkle. Where is the other one? We had a baby Nada, right? Yeah, there she is. You would want chicken, right? Yes. Cobblestone. Okay, these are the only 3 that I need at the moment. Okay, they're not hungry yet. I'm thinking about moving the nursery area over to the other side here and building like a sort of a launch pad, because I'm thinking it would be good to keep all of my... I'm building a stables, right? I'm building a stables for like the default skins of every dragon. So it would be very handy to have a separate area where all of the other skins live. Oh, you're hungry? There you go. But over here, I don't know, it feels... or not organised enough. So over here, I'm thinking about building a different nursery area, having that where I keep all of the other skin dragons. Here, I'll show you. I cleared out a little area with the trees over here. Here. I'm thinking of transforming this into the new nursery area, and having like a launch pad here, so I can fly off in this direction with some of the dragons with different skins. Somewhere down there I have my sheep pen too. It's taken a while, a video covering every How to Train Your Dragon game, and a big analysis of the OG film, so big videos unfortunately. Yeah, I figured as much. It will take a while, but take your time. The launchpad idea. Yes, because I don't want all of my other dragon skins to be irrelevant when I have all of the main skins just right here to go. And over there, I'm not really going to be using them all that much if they're like explicitly out the way, you know? So I think combining the nursery area with the launchpad sort of thing could work pretty well. What's the world seed? I'm not sure of specifically what the world seed is, but I've heard that quite a few other people have gotten this exact same world seed when they create a new world using the add-on. Let's see if the baby dragons want more food now. Wow, this tall grass is actually a bit much, I think. Okay, it looks like all the dragons are full at the moment. Fanghook over here is hungry. I can give him this pork chop. This is all of our dragon root used up, by the way, except for this one. Why does my chat keep resetting? Is it doing that? No, it's working, okay. I wonder what I'm going to do about all the dragon scales when I have the new nursery, because there are going to be dragon scales all over the floor. I have my own How to Train Your Dragon realm, but I'm not playing it. I'm thinking about setting up a How to Train Your Dragon realms very soon. I mentioned it in my last stream. I've got a couple of options of what I want the world seed to be. I might actually show you guys the different world seeds I'm thinking at some point during this stream. Because I'm not sure which one to use. I've got two options. Get rid of these dragon scales. Harry Games, consider you noticed. Let's see. Okay, I'll put this cobblestone in here. Where do I put my dirt? In here. Raw mutton. Where should I put my food? I need a better storage system. Baby dragons don't shed, but I will be keeping all of the ones with the different skins in the same area. So there's going to be a lot of dragons dropping a bunch of different scales. Right, for people just joining the stream, I'll show you what I've been working on with the dragon stables. This is what I've been working on. All of the cobblestone is like a placeholder. I'm going to replace that with wool after I have enough wool of different colours. Can we do this? Yeah, so this is my dragon stable that I've been working on. This will house one of each species, all of the ones with the default skins. So this will be where all of the main dragons are kept. Sit here, Toothless. There's going to be one... Oh, that's where that bamboo went. Yeah, the entryway to the stable area is going to be like this. There's going to be like a little skylight on the roof. I need to work on improving that a bit. Come on, Toothless. Let's see if the baby dragons need some food now. Oh, yes, the baby Gronk bought some cobblestone. Have I heard of the Easter eggs? The secret Easter eggs with name tags and actions and stuff? Yes, that is super cool. I am also very happy that Minecraft is adding craftable name tags, because previously to that, when I knew about the secret name tag things and actions and stuff, I thought it was really cool, but a shame that it was name tags, because name tags are so rare. But now that you can craft them, now that's very useful. Is it in now? Name? No, I guess not. Just in the snapshots, right? The dragon egg. I suppose I should put this in that hidden upstairs chest. I haven't used this chest yet, actually. Both of these. There we go. The dragon egg. I am so happy I found that. Oh yes, here is my to-do list thing, so that I don't forget all of the different plans I have, because, trust me, that'll happen. One is to make the landing pad at the sheep side of the hill, so over where my sheep farm is, the landing pad and nursery over there, raise the babies, and build stables. I wonder if I make a start on building the new nursery now. I think that could be good. What I have in mind for it is a sort of natural outdoor sort of thing, with a bunch of mossy rocks and stuff. Maybe having some stables. Oh, pens for the babies, that could be a good idea. Over here is where I'm thinking of building it. I gotta do a bit more terraining first. Oh, I just realised I need a new sword. Okay. Yeah, this could be a very cool place for, like, the new nursery and the launch pad. Because I want to do some exploration over that way. I really wonder when, if, I don't know for sure, if they add the Skrill, I wonder if there will be multiple skins in from the start, or if it will just be the default one, like it was for all the other dragons. Because, I don't know, I wonder when this next update is going to come for the add-on, and what it's going to be. If it's a new dragon, my bets are on the Skrill. Not just because I'm biased, but because I think that is the most likely. I don't think it will be the Stormcutter, because I think they'll be wanting to keep that for the second live-action movie. Same with the Light Fury. I don't think they're actually allowed to add the Light Fury until the third movie. And that leaves the Skrill as the only dragon that appeared in the live-action movie, that isn't in this add-on, aside from, you know, Terrible Terrors and the Red Death. Okay, I can dump off these scales in here. I'm trying to think of how I can better organise my inventory. The bundles are going to come in handy with that. Do I not have a food chest? Wait a second. Earlier I was saying I need a better storage system. Like 3 of these chests have stuff in it. Okay, this is the food chest now. Leather there. Wait. I have leather in one of these chests. Apparently I don't. Huh, is that really all my food? Oh no, okay, this is where I keep my food. My bad. This is the food chest. And leather, apparently. Okay. Never mind, we're good. Red Death would be so cool as a boss fight. You're right. I didn't see any way that they could possibly add the Red Death into this add-on. Until they added the Eggman boss fight to the Sonic the Hedgehog add-on. I could very much see them doing something similar to that for, like, Typhoomerangs or the sort of large dragons that aren't the Titans. But I could also see them doing the alphas like that. Maybe like a juvenile Red Death boss fight. That would be awesome. Okay, I can put the unused dragon foods in here, because I don't have dragon babies that eat these types of food yet. Ah, new sword, that's the thing. Wait, don't I already have a sword? Yes, I do! Yeah, I built a new shelving area here, as well as a new window over here to look out at the rainy outsides. Actually, I need more food, speaking of. Oh, okay, good. I've got 3 stacks of bread. Forgot about that. Yeah, I should probably grab my diamond sword. That could be a good idea. A juvenile Red Death is like 2,000 years old. I wonder, has it ever been confirmed how old the alphas are? Okay, diamond sword. I'll put the diamond sword in my inventory so I can use it after my iron one breaks. What can I do? Okay, I'll put the forge, the crafting table. Well, I was going to put the shears in there too, but they don't stack. I'll put the rider's guide. Nope, can't do that. I'm just trying to think of what I can use these bundles for. Torches. Okay, that's a bit more of an organised inventory. Oh, hello, cow. Red Death like 1,000 years or something. Was that ever confirmed, or is that a theory, or... Also, I would just like to bring attention to the fact that 100 views, like 100 viewers on the stream. That's crazy. That is the highest view... Well, I was going to say that's the highest views a stream has ever got. This is my second stream, but still, that is... I was not expecting that. Thank you guys who are tuning in. Oh man, I missed that. That baby Grunkle was hungry, but now it's not anymore. You think the Red Death being that age is confirmed? Okay, interesting. Would you make videos on the Newberg's Dawn server or the Bedrock Realm? Most likely, yes. The Realm, I would probably make a video for the opening day, because for those who don't know... Oh, Grunkle's hungry. For those who don't know, I'm planning to open a Bedrock Edition Realm with the How to Train a Dragon add-on. So I will definitely do at least one video on that. And for the Newberg's Dawn server, I will most likely do multiple videos on that, like a server, and make videos on like the bigger wars that will likely happen and stuff. You see that last stream about the boss fight. Did I miss it? I might have missed it. Man, all of these dragons are hungry, but I don't have enough food for all of them. Only the babies. Have I ever played Isle of Berk? Yes, I have. It's a shame it got discontinued, I'll say that, because there are quite a lot of bugs in it, which is a shame. It is a very good mod, but I found it very buggy when I played it. Like, a lot of the times the dragons were T-posing and stuff, but that's why I'm so excited for, Newberg's Dawn. So it's like the spiritual successor to Isle of Berk. Right, what am I looking for? There was something, very particular. It was cobblestone. Can't you craft mossy cobblestone now? You always have been able to, right? Oh, with moss blocks. Yeah. I don't have any of that. I should probably get moss block, actually. Yes, the add-on will have... the Realm will also have the Pirates Era add-on and actions and stuff. The jury is still out on if we're going to have the actions and stuff textures, or the vanilla textures with just like the animations. Sit here, Toothless. Okay, there we go. Right, so here is sort of what I'm thinking for this nursery launchpad area. Oh, I didn't grab the cobblestone. Whoopsie. I'm thinking of having a bunch of like natural mossy rocks around the place. I wonder what I can do with it. I want it to be naturalist, like not a built shelter or anything, but like a sort of natural nursery sort of thing. There we go. I wish Bedrock had Isle of Berk when it comes out, New Berk's Dawn. Yeah, I know lots of people were really upset that New Berk's Dawn isn't coming to Bedrock. It would be really cool, but I'm pretty sure it's like a completely different thing, right? A purple roof. I mean, we could have like a bunch of cherry blossoms and stuff, but purple and pink will be a very big theme within the nursery. Something like this, right? Like some rocks. I'd make them mossy. You could make streams on the realm too. Yes, I was actually thinking about that as well, because when I first started streaming this one, I saw in chat that a few people were asking how they could join, but this is my personal single-player world. But once I have the realm open, it could be good to stream that where anyone could join it. Hello, Mr. Random Gronkle. You look like a dragon I know from the Dragon games. There we go. Bunch of little rocks all over the place. Once I can get some mossy cobblestone, I'll replace some of these with that. Okay, for now I will build the launch pad. Okay, that's what I'll do for now. Hey Risky, I think you should make a dragon nest for each type of dragon. Good idea, yeah, I think we'll have something like that. Yeah, okay, I could see how we can work that in with the natural sort of look, right? Because each dragon could have its own little nesting area. That could be good. That's a good idea. Do we know... I think you can get different skins from the parents, right? When you breed the baby dragons. Is the realm with keep inventory or without? I think it's going to have keep inventory. Either keep inventory or a graves mod. It won't be just no keep inventory and no graves mod. It will be one of the other, but I'm just not sure which one yet. What did I come in here for again? I came in here to get something. Oh yes, cherry wood, that's the one. Magenta wool roof for nursery. Here we go, here's cherry logs. A magenta wool roof. I don't know if it's going to have a roof though, you know? I mean carpets probably, maybe. But a roof? I suppose it could be like a sort of tent sort of situation. I like keep inventory personally. Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't like playing Minecraft without keep inventory and without a graves mod. I do like graves mods because your stuff doesn't just despawn, you know? But I definitely like keep inventory, one or the other. I'm not going to have it like just you lose your stuff after 5 minutes. Definitely not going to be that. But I'm pretty sure it is going to be keep inventory. Have I heard of the Book of Dragons Java mod? I have not, actually. Keep inventory is fun, definitely, yeah. Just going to restart the music playlist because I don't actually have a very big music playlist for the live streaming things yet. There we go. Okay. I will want slabs, stairs, and probably some railing. Yeah, okay. I want some fences for railing here. Yes, okay. And let's start building the runway. Let's see here. I want to remove that. There we go. Get these flowers out the way. Oh yeah, I forgot Actions and Stuff does this thing where if you place 2 slabs on top of each other, it looks different from the full block. I think that's a cool feature, but it can be a little bit annoying at times when you're just trying to save resources. Like when you just want to use 2 slabs as a block. I think it can be a bit annoying there, but it's very good for like more block variation. I think it's cool. Oh, remove that flower, that gets in the way. Okay, I think I want it to be this wide so that there's room for the fences. Let's build out this way. There we go. Oh, it could be good to have some lanterns on the top of there too. Oh my gosh. Bedrock's bridging thing. I love it so much. You don't have to crouch and place over like this. I really like this placing method Bedrock has. Will I have enough fences? I think so. I want to go a bit further out, definitely. I'll head back and grab the lanterns. I hope they add different dragon sizes to the add-on too. Oh my gosh, I really hope they add Titan wings. That would be so cool. I wonder if that could be their next content update. Someone last chat had a theory that they're going to have like, the updates for this add-on are going to be like 1 dragon, and then the next update will be adding new features. Like how we got the rumble horn and then the babies. If that's the case, I really hope Titan wings are added after the next dragon. Do I have more lanterns, or are they still down in the... Okay, they're down in the stables area. I put a bunch of resources down in the stables area so I could build more easily without having to go back up to my house every time I forgot a block or 2. There we go. I'll take 2 lanterns, or maybe 4, just in case. Yeah, so now they've got more people here, for the dragon stables, all of this cobblestone is going to be replaced by wool. The cobblestone is just a placeholder. I'm thinking a lime would look really good for the colour of it, with like a rim of red around the wood. What do you guys think? Do you think lime with red, sort of like the stables that they had in the second film? Or would there be a different colour scheme that would probably be a bit better? What do you guys think? Lime green? Okay, yeah. I think lime green looks good. I really hope they add a bunch of dragons. It feels a little limiting at the moment. Definitely, yeah. That is the biggest the downside. That's the biggest downside to this add-on at the moment. And there we go. And there we go. That's nice. I like that. That's cool. Red and white would look cool. That would look cool. I do really like the lime and red idea, but it depends on what you guys want. Oh, I should definitely have a bed somewhere here. Like a pink bed for when I need to sleep. That could be good. Sleep. There we go. Yeah, a bunch more dragons is the biggest thing that this add-on needs. Just more dragon species. Like, I probs do a series with this mod, or at least a video, but I'm waiting for more dragons to release. That would be awesome. I've actually been wondering if you're ever going to do some, like, Minecraft videos on, like, either the Newberg Storm mod or this add-on at some point. So that would be really cool. Do I need more cherry? No, I think this is good. Here we go. Oh, right, okay. I think that is the top side completed. Now I just want to add some support on the bottom side. Or would it be better to use logs for this area here? I think that could work better. Yo, Risky, love your videos. They're crazy. Can't wait for the realm and love the Roblox videos as well. Thank you very much, Flame Shark. Oh, I accidentally hit that bee. Sorry. I love the ambience of this cherry biome. Making my base in this cherry biome is the best decision I've ever made on the series. Easily. It's so perfect. It's so pretty. Do plan on covering the Minecraft mods eventually, but the timing is off at the moment. Super busy with stuffs. Yeah, understandable. There we go. And now I want some fences under here for support. Yes, okay. More fences. Congrats on winning the Dragon Games. Thank you very much, Flame Shark. I was really, really hoping I won them. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen them yet. Or the final episode specifically. Would totally pop on the Realm. Yes, please. We would love to have you. That would be so cool. For people wondering when the Realm might be coming up, I'm thinking sometime around when my next video releases. Like a little bit after my next video, which will be on the New Berks Dawn mod. I'll promote the Realm a little bit at the end of that, just like I did with our plans for the New Berks Dawn server. And then maybe like a few days later or a week or something after that video releases, we'd probably launch the Realm. Just to give it a little bit of promotion in the video itself. I don't know how we're going to moderate it. I'll figure something out, but there'll be lots of backups. Mob griefing will be off, so people can't just blow stuff up with their dragons. There we go. And, okay, I think we want a bit more support, like, here or something. Maybe? I don't know. I think that looks good. I think that'll do. My next video, if anyone's wondering when it could be released, I would say in approximately 2 weeks. I've been working on this next video since about last year. It's a short video, it's like 8 minutes, so it's not like a massive project or anything, but I've been working on it since last year, simply because it keeps getting pushed around with new stuff coming up. Like the wanting to do a video on the Roblox Christmas thing, the Dragon game starting, namely, that's the biggest thing. But now that the Dragon games are over, I'll be able to finish my new video on the New Berks Dawn mod, and that should be going up in about 2 weeks-ish. The script is fully done, and it's about halfway edited, but I'm saying 2 weeks to give myself some leeway, but it will be up sooner for channel memberships, for channel members. Probably about 3 days, if I can manage that. 3 days early. Do I need more fences? I'll chop down a cherry tree, or at least 1 block, so I can have some logs, because I think logs at the entryway to the bridge would look better. What cherry tree needs to get chopped down? I'd say this one. Sorry, cherry tree. There we go. They should forget their server and update the add-on with like the mob maze thing, you mean? I hope the next update's soon. I really do. I don't know if they have a very big team or not, because as far as I know, they seem to only be working on one project at a time. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just my observation with like how their updates are spaced. Because it took them quite a long time to release the first update to the Sonic add-on, which added Supersonic and stuff. And that was during the time where they were working on this add-on, the How to Train a Dragon one. So it might be a little while still until it gets its next update, but I'm not sure what they're currently working on, if they're still working on Mob Maze, or if they're done working on that, or what's going on. So hopefully they're working on the next update to this add-on soon. That would be really cool. Are you able to name tag Toothless? Good question. Good question. Because when you tame the Night Fury, it's just automatically named Toothless, which is quite a shame. I wish you could name your own Night Fury, rather than it just being toothless and having the tail and stuff. But I don't know if you can name tag it. I know you can name tag your dragons, and the name that you name tag it will be separate to whatever name it has on the dragon horn. So I'm not sure. They just released a new update to the server, to the Mob Maze server, or... Okay, okay, I've got the logs now. Let's see if it looks better when I replace these things. I think that looks better, right? A bit more distinct. Yes, Mob Maze, okay. I think that looks better. Has a bit more contrast to it. Yeah, I like that. Man, now I'm wondering if Dark Oak or Spruce or something would look better for the fences, but I think this looks good. I think that's the launchway done. And now I have a nice little launchway from the future nursery down to the sheep farm. I should get elytras to fly next to my dragon. That's a good idea. I'm thinking for whenever my next video on this add-on is, probably when they add the Skrill, if the Skrill is the next dragon they add, I'm thinking my plan for that video is, you know how when the Rumblehorn was added, I combined that video with going to the end and defeating the Ender Dragon? I'm thinking of combining the Skrill being added to going to the end and finding elytra. Because I don't know if there's really enough in just looking for the dragon and taming the dragon for an entire video. So, yeah, I think combining the Skrill being added with getting elytra, again if the Skrill is added, I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's why I don't have elytra and haven't gone to the far out ends yet. Do you plan making videos on your realm? I'm thinking I'm going to make at least one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make at least one. I don't know if I'm going to do multiple. It depends, I think. But at least one. Definitely at least one. It depends on if there is stuff to make videos about. But I will at least do one on opening day. I think they should add a Submarine Ripper or Shell Shocker for Water Dragon from Race to the Edge. I hope they add title class dragons. A Thunder Drum would be so cool. A Skuldrin even. Do you think we need flight suits in the add-on? I think flight suits could be really cool. I hope they add a texture pack, honestly. I doubt they will, but them making a How to Train Your Dragon texture pack similar to the Sonic texture pack they did, I think that could be really cool. And like it would make the sheep look like the How to Train Your Dragon sheep. I think that could be awesome. And reskin elytra to being the flight suits. What else do I need for the nursery area? A shovel. Okay, I've got a shovel here. I'll probably want to do some terraforming. There's a lot more How to Train Your Dragon add-ons since 2026 began. Yeah, there has been quite an influx in How to Train Your Dragon add-ons and mods and stuff. You guys know Hytale. How long does it take? How long do you guys think it's going to be before there's a How to Train Your Dragon mod on Hytale? That will be the day I buy Hytale. Alright, gonna do some terraforming here. What's the texture pack you're using right now? Right now, I'm using actions and stuff. The thing I love about it is, you know, these animations and stuff it adds are so cool. This was the original point to it. But they also have an option to add all these new textures that add like 3D icons, 3D models for all of the little items. The little 2D items all have like 3D icons now. They're super interactive, it's so cool. But if you don't like the textures, you can disable them and just play with the animations using the default textures. Did I kill the Wither already? I completely forgot about the Wither. That is a good idea. That could be a good thing for like a future video. Oh man, maybe defeating the Wither with the Skrill or something. That could be cool. Noted for future videos. Thank you very much for that suggestion. Maybe I should bring the babies over here for when they grow up, so I can feed them. Or rather, when they get hungry, so I can feed them. I don't know how long it takes the babies to grow up, but I'm pretty sure it's based on how much you feed them, right? Prepared beef and... oh, I'm out of... no, I do still have prepared cobblestone. Snap Trapper needs to be added. Oh man, I wish. I doubt it, but I hope so. Look how big the baby Gronkle's gotten. I think they are growing up. In my video, I wondered if they were getting bigger, but they definitely are now, right? Because when they first popped in, they were like absolutely tiny. Or a title class dragon against the Elder Guardian. Good idea. That is a brilliant idea. Man, I've got to make I'm adding that to the to-do list. Adding Wither boss fight and title class dragon versus Elder Guardian boss fight. Thank you. Those are good ideas. There we go. Risky, what's your opinion on me building an island to be a stronghold with a bunch of nurseries and dragon-friendly things on the Newberg Storm server you're making when it comes out? That could be awesome. I think that would be really neat. Right, I came up here specifically. Ah yes, this book. Here we go. Over here. Let's see. Wither boss and Elder Guardian boss with title class. dragon. Good ideas, chat. Those are great ideas. There we go. A dragon against a warden as well? Oh man, I think I've already tried that against the dragon games. Ugh. That could be another good idea though. Going through all the bosses of Minecraft and... Oh man, that could be a good video. Dragons versus every boss in Minecraft. I'd resummon the Ender Dragon maybe. That could be cool. Because there are quite a few more bosses in Minecraft nowadays, right? Particularly with the warden. I wonder when they're going to add, like, the losing votes from the mob vote, was it? Like, come on, didn't they say they were going to re-add the Isolager and stuff? That'd be cool. Risky should add more add-ons like Titan's Rise and Wings of Berk and Tails of Berk to this world. To this world specifically. Yep, POV Raider spawning and lots of wardens in the dragon games. Oh, Thor. Right, so maybe I should start blocking out where I think different things should go for the nursery. Yeah, I should start blocking out, like, the general shape of it. Right, okay, I have an idea. Risky, you should name the baby natter Amethyst, because her head looks like an amethyst cluster. Good idea. Wait, didn't I... What did I name my Zippleback? Wasn't it Amethyst and Sapphire? I'm gonna go check my Zippleback name, because I think it was something similar. Yeah, Ruby and Sapphire. Amethyst. Yeah, good idea. Okay, that works, because that's not taken with my natter. Yeah, the baby natter could be... The baby natter could be Amethyst. That's a good idea. It's purple as well, so that works perfectly. Sunscorch, help! Man, I need to find a dragon with that skin on this world and name it Sunscorch. He did so well in the dragon game, Sunscorch did. He was the absolute MVP. He got so many kills in that last battle that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Like, after I was already dead, he got a few. Right, my thinking here is over here could be a little nesting area. Risky, you should make a dragon series with Eros, Silverkit, and Raider. Man, I really hope we get to work with them again. The dragon games was so fun. That was the best part of the dragon games. It's just how fun it was to record, and I think the videos themselves turned out really well. I don't know if we would do like specifically a single player world, because I don't think series like that do very well on YouTube, like Let's Play series or SMPs. For me, most of the Dragon Games videos didn't do very well at all, but they were just so fun to record. But I really hope I get to collaborate with them again someday. We all had such a great dynamic. Silverkit struck gold with the casting of that series. It was brilliant. Get a mace. Oh, you were right. I'm pretty sure I found a trial chamber at some point, didn't I? That would be a great idea. Oh man, oh, that would be great for like the wither boss fight and stuff. Okay, I'll put this dirt in here. I need to craft a new shovel. I could use this gold one, but that's going to break in 5 seconds, if even. Okay, I'll craft 2 shovels. Here we go. And 2 more iron shovels. Please name the baby Gronkle Pebbles. I saw quite a few really good suggestions for the baby Gronkle name. I think one of them was like Nuggets or something. Somebody... I don't know, I've got quite a few suggestions for what to name the baby dragons, but I know I really want to name the baby Rumblehorn. I think it was... What was it? I'm trying to think now. You know those little ruby sapphire things? Those little bug amulets? What are those called? I think I was wanting to name it something like that. Yeah, someone said to name the baby Gronkle Nuggets. What's the colour of the baby Rumblehorn? The same as Big Boy in the Dragon games. Wait a second, it could be named Big Boy. But I really want to name it after that. The name escapes me. The sapphire thing. It might have been Sapphire, actually. Okay. back to digging out this little area. My thinking is that this could be a little dragon nursery here. Yes, name it Big Boy. It could be good to name my dragons as homage to the Dragon Games ones. Do I have a dragon with the same skin as Nova yet? I don't know if I... Oh, do I? That's my Zippleback. Yes, I do. What did I name you? I named you... Violet. Yes, that's right. Okay. If they get babies... Like, if that dragon makes a baby with the same skin, yeah, I'm gonna name that one Nova. Get Mending. Oh, I should make a villager trading hall. I should go to a village and, like, make it look nicer and get it all functional and stuff. That could be good. Risky, could you say, today, bonk got bonked? You're welcome. Wait, no, you could say. Risky, you could say today, bonk got bonked. Yep, I bonked bonk a few times. Wait, that sounds wrong. Anyway, I'm thinking this could be like the Nadder nesting area. Or, I think Nadders, because this is like a pretty small area here. I'll add another rock on the other side to sort of symbolise both sides of it. Something like this. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then in here can be the little nesting area. So I'll need more heartroot for that. You and Raider were like long lost friends. I know, the cool thing is that I've been watching Raider's videos since before I started making How to Train Your Dragon videos, I think. I watched the first few episodes of his Isle of Berk series. Like, back when I first started playing Isle of Berk. That's how I figured out how to tame the Skrill, I think. Right, I'm gonna need more heartroot for that. I'll want more petals in here. Oh man, I love the little animation when you place the flower petals. It's so cute. Look at this. You're throwing the flowers onto the ground. I love actions and stuff so much. It's awesome. Hey Risky, do you think you'll ever hop on the Gempest SMP? Is that the arcane one that Tronk's doing? Probably, yeah. Is it open now? Gonna add a bunch of flowers here. Oh man, you can frolic planting flowers. It's awesome. Which date was yesterday? I see what you did there. You should name it Lapis, the baby Rumblehorn. That's another good idea. Man, there are lots of good ideas for names here. Right, I think the next step here is to get more Dragon's Heartroot to complete the first little nesting area. So, here we go, Toothless. Let's look for some more Heartroot. This time I'll fly this way. Oops. Something I keep accidentally doing is punching on my dragon, and that makes him fire. I don't think you can shoot on your dragon when you're going full speed, so it didn't do anything that time. But lots of times in the dragon games we were going to point, and then whoopsie, bonk, spewed lava everywhere. Would there be any Heartroot out here? Whoa, that's a big Rumblehorn. All Rumblehorns are big, what am I saying? Maybe build your base like a Viking village. Yes, definitely. When I do the realm, I'm most probably going to want to build like a village somewhere, a very Viking-like village. Where would... there's some Heartroot here. Okay, good. Here we go. Hopefully I can get like another stack or so. Have I already looted this area from Heartroot? Because those look like just little missing scraps. Risky, what's your opinion on the names Bumble and Tumble for twin Rumblehorns? Brilliant. I love it. I love that. Bumble and Tumble, that's perfect. That could also work for Gronkles too, right? Man, actions and stuff is so pretty. Look at this. Like, this looks like something I'd hang on my wall, like a poster or something. This looks like a wallpaper. Look at how beautiful this game is. Man, vibrant visuals paired with actions and stuff makes Minecraft a completely different experience. I think you should name the Gronkle Meatball and Rumblehorn Lapis. Man, those are both good name suggestions. Oh, I don't need these lanterns anymore, so I'll put them in here. Same with these. These. Don't need those. Okay, I'll put the sticks in there as well. Is there any more heart fruit around here? Oh, a village! This could be my little village area. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure there's a village somewhere closer. Oh, I just thought of a thing to show you guys. I will use my lodestone compass to get back home. Gronkle names. Bonk, Kronk, and Stronk. Yes, Silver. Man. Pull the lever, Stronk. Is there any more heart fruit around here? Nope, not in this area. No heart root still, but I have something funny to show you guys. That was not in one of my videos. Oh, this village. I know this village. My home is like just that way from this village, I think. Somewhere around here. Yeah, that way. Okay. Wrong lever! But Bonk did his best. Yeah, Bonk was definitely at a disadvantage in the fight. He made up for it with his health, though, and you summoning it away. Like, you summoning him away as soon as you died. Man, I was so happy with my mace clutch, and then I watched your video on it, Silver, and you just healed him right up, straight away. You healed him up with cobblestone. I was so happy with that mace clutch, and then just, never mind, all undone. Right, so the funny thing I have to show you guys, it's this way, okay. So, you guys know, in my, if you guys have seen it, the video where I defeat the Ender Dragon with my dragons, with Toothless and the Rumblehorn and all of the other dragons. In that video, when I was following, yeah, it was a good mace clutch. I love the little mini redemption arc from my miss in episode 1, that's why I included it in the video. Actually, somewhere this way. Yes, over here. So you guys know in that video when I was using the Eyes of Ender to find the Ender portal. Well, I had a bit more trouble with it than it looked like in the video. With following the Ender Pearl. Oh my, what the heck happened here? I don't recall this. That looks like Dragonfire or something. Huh. Well, in that video, when I was following the Eyes of Ender, yeah, I had a lot more trouble than you would think if you just watched the video. It wasn't right. It was, you know how it led to the area where I found Toothless? It was very specific on where it was. I need to find this area I'm talking about for this to make any sense. It's somewhere over this way. Somewhere around this area. It's not in a spruce forest. It's specifically the same area where I found Toothless. Where is it? Huh. Is that it over there? Somewhere this way. It must be past that village. But you know that area where I found the Night Fury? There was that little cliff there and a village next to it. The Eye of Ender led there. Now I want to show you this because, well, there was a little problem when I was trying to find the stronghold. It was saying it was underneath the village, but I was digging and digging and digging under the village, but it just wasn't there. It was so confusing. I had no clue where it was. I couldn't find it. It must be somewhere around here. So, again, I cut this all from the video for pacing reasons, but I was digging and digging and digging right where it said it was, but there was no stronghold in sight. There was one little chunk of a stronghold, but there was no full stronghold. So eventually, how did I end up here? Well, whoopsie. Anyway, eventually I got sick of just digging and then not finding anything, despite the Eye of Ender saying it was somewhere there. So, I might have blown up the village a little bit. Like, the entire village is gone. Yeah, the village right next to the hill where I found the Night Fury, it's gone. I blew the whole thing up, just digging and digging, trying to find this stronghold. But it wasn't there. After I just blew up the entire village and the area around it and everything, there was no stronghold. So I had to use a command to find where one actually was. I had to fly quite far away from the previous one and do /locate stronghold and stuff just to get a new direction, right? Actually, no, I didn't do the locate thing. I flew further away and through a pearl until it was facing a different direction, that's right. Then I followed the direction to the new one where I actually found the one that I used in the video. See, that was a bit of a side quest expedition that I cut out of the video for pacing reasons, but I was digging there at that village for like an hour. Now there's nothing but like a smouldering crater where the village used to be. Yeah. So if I'm ever just flying around and you see a random crater that looks like it once had a village in it, now you might have a bit more context as to what that could be. Make the dye colour of Toothless's purple versus magenta. Because I have tried the purple one, but I preferred the magenta look because it's like quite a bit more vibrant. Oh, this is a pretty biome. Whoa, a dark oak forest right next to a spruce forest. With Dragon's Heartroot. Riskyroar, your dragon's cute for your icon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, I don't need more chicken, I don't think. I could wander through this forest and just pick out this dragon heartroot. I don't know if it's very plentiful here though. I think I'm just going to keep flying. We are nearly at 200 live viewers, chat. That is crazy. Is that... I don't know. I don't know exactly where that village is anymore. Well, the once was village. I didn't see that. There's a... Whoa! Hold on. A pale garden right next to a dark oak forest, right next to a tiger forest. That is crazy. Huh. Man, I still haven't found a mushroom biome in this world. They are insanely rare, but they're my favourite biome. I normally have quite good luck finding that. Risky, you inspired me to do dragon videos. Thank you so much. I'm pleased I could have helped there. My biggest goal with doing YouTube is, I don't know, providing people with entertainment. So I'm pleased that that's doing that for a lot of people, and even more in some cases it seems. That's the part that's the most important to me. If I can make it a job, that's even better. I'm really hoping I'll be able to make this a job at some point. But yeah, I really like it. Having an outlet to talk about my hyperfixation that is How to Train Your Dragon, with people who won't get annoyed by it, probably, because, you know, they're the people who want it. So I just love talking about How to Train Your Dragon lore and all that sort of stuff so much. So for future videos, I'm probably going to be doing, in general, not overall, but I'm probably going to be doing less videos on How to Train Your Dragon games, and a bit more on like How to Train Your Dragon lore in the world and stuff like that. Like maybe more things like the ranking video. The next one is going to be on Nubix Dawn. The one after that is going to be on the 9 Realms, with my 9 Realms rewatch. And the one after that might be ranking the dragon designs of the 9 Realms. Someone suggested that on a short, and I thought that was a great idea. And I'm also planning to do a video on the book species of How to Train Your Dragons at some point soon. So I might be uploading a little bit less. Well, okay, I say less. This past few weeks with the Dragon games, I've been doing weekly uploads for the first time ever. That's a Riskyroar channel first. But my typical upload schedule is generally once every 2 weeks. It might be a bit less than that for a little while I do like these bigger projects on like a video about the 9 Realms and the book species and all that, because they're probably a bit bigger projects. But I'm hoping to kind of expand my channel a bit more, you know? So happy for you with this channel. I can't wait to see it grow. Thanks so much, New Walker. You were one of my biggest inspirations for starting a How to Train Your Dragon YouTube channel. I really want to start making more How to Train Your Dragon lore videos, because I do love How to Train Your Dragon lore, and it's something that I consider myself pretty knowledgeable on, but I realise that I haven't really done many videos on that topic specifically, so I'm hoping to start doing more like that at some point. You mentioned you were doing a full in-depth analysis of How to Train Your Dragon 1 Orca. That was a video idea I was actually thinking about doing for quite a while, but just never really got around to it, because, you know, pretty big project, but I will gladly let you take this one, do that idea. But I mean, if you ever want to collaborate or anything like that sometime, Orca, I'm more than down. Get out of your bed, villager, I must sleep. It's not even sleep time, what? The Skrill cooked and raced to the edge. Yep, Skrill is so awesome. Name a Skrill Zeus if it gets added. Good idea. Do I have anything like... Okay, here we go. Was I talking about scarabs before? I think so. Scarab beetle. Scarabs. Something like that. I forget what it... How am I forgetting? It might have been sapphire. I think sapphire was what I was thinking of. Risky, I spawned in a beautiful tiger. It looks like where Hiccup and Toothless met. That is awesome. I think the most fitting biome in Minecraft for How to Train a Dragon are definitely tiger biomes. And by the way, we've just cracked 200 live viewers. That is crazy. Thank you all for tuning in. This is awesome. Streaming's actually really fun. I'm surprised how much I'm enjoying it. Just getting to casually play Minecraft while chatting about How to Train a Dragon lore and everything of the sort. You should use the resin from the Pale Garden for the Nightmare Nest. Good idea! Wait, I need to go back to that Pale Garden. That is a great idea. I forgot about resin. Vigo's death in Race to the Edge was so good. I love his connection with the Skrill. I know, that was so awesome. Lots of people thought that the Skrill died in the end of Race to the Edge, but it shows up in the finale. It does show up in the finale. Oh yeah, we can totally do something if you have any ideas as well. Let me know, I'm up for anything. Awesome, awesome Orca. If you ever want to have like, I don't know, I don't want to like nag you for a collaboration or anything like that, but if you do ever have a thing where it's like, I don't know, you're interviewing people on their opinions on something to do with How to Train a Dragon, or any sort of collaborative video idea, anything like that, if you want me, I'll be more than happy to. Pallet Gardens are sad as well, I love them. Pale Gardens, yeah. Man, I haven't actually been to that many Pale Gardens. I should start making a map of this world. That could be cool. Like Hiccup exploring the world with the map. Oh wait. Oh, I accidentally found another Pale Garden, that's perfect. Yeah, I should probably make, like, a map of the whole world so I can find all these different biomes and stuff. It could be quite a big task, but, you know. It was a big task for Hiccup, too. Resin. How do I get... Oh, I just remembered how I get resin. Who's your favourite Race to the Edge character? Like, character from Race to the Edge or character in Race to the Edge? Whoa. Oh my goodness. Pale Garden with vibrant visuals. It's beautiful. What is that? Wait, isn't this like a certain type of moss? Pale moss. You can't use that for mossy cobble, can you? Both. My favourite character in Race to the Edge. Man, that's probably like a question of like the franchise as a whole, right? I'd say Hiccup or Fish Legs. Race to the Edge original character, probably Vigo. Oh, here are some of those flowers. I love your reaction to the Skrill redesign. Man, I'm pleased so many people liked that. The Skrill crash out. Quite a few people know me as, quote, the Skrill crash out guy, and I am completely fine with that. I was a little worried that it wouldn't be taken all that well. That's why I had like the little disclaimer there at the start, because I don't know, I don't want people to be watching a typical, you know, relatively well put together video about the live action redesigns of the dragons, and then out of nowhere I just suddenly start crashing out. That's why I gave that little disclaimer. Plus it adds to the comedy, I think. So I am very happy with the Skrill crash out. I think it's very funny. Okay, I need to find a creaking, right? They only come out at night, don't they? And then I need to punch the creaking to get resin. If I understand correctly. I need to know how many dragons you could beat in a fight. I saw your video on that, Orca, and I have an idea for a video like that, or a short, or something. about doing my own version of every dragon I could beat in a fight. And it would just be, every dragon I could beat in a fight. Let's go! The Terrible Terror. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. That is every dragon I could beat in a fight. Tune in next time for something like that. Just like a short or something, because there aren't that many dragons I could probably beat in a fight. So I thought I could make that a funny little punchline thing. More Dragon's Heart Root there. We've nearly got a stack. Wonder, okay, there's more Heart Root up there. I need to get Sunscorch. I do. It would be so cool if they added Terrible Terrors to this. That would be so cool. Risky, I found a dragon that looks just like Sunscorch. Awesome. If you tame it, I think you have a name idea. Right, I'll stay around the Pale Forest area, or Pale Garden, just in the general... Wow, this is actually a really nice area with this lake here. I'll stay in the close proximity, so when it goes night, I can find a creaking and get some resin. Because that is a brilliant idea to have resin in the Monstrous Nightmare breeding area. That would be awesome. You have to break the heart in the tree so you can kill them. Yeah, so you punch them and then it leads you to where the heart is in the trees, right? So you punch the creaking and then it has like a little shockwave that leads you to the heart. But resin also appears around the heart, like on the trees, right? The fact that you and Raider teamed up on Silver is crazy. We didn't though! So I cut that battle for my video because on the last episode of the Dragon Games, there was so many fights, but it was so long because people just kept summoning their dragons away once they died, and no dragons were dying. So I only kept in the fights of any consequence that had anything to do with my dragon and my videos and stuff like that for time, because it was really long and there were so many battles. But in that one that's in Silver's video, the one where she thinks we're teaming up on her, we actually weren't teaming up on her. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was trying to, but Raider kept coming after me. He was beefing with me. So from Silver's perspective, it looked like we were teaming up on Silver, but in actuality, Raider was actually going after me the whole time. Okay, we're getting a decent amount of heart root here. I think we're going to need quite a lot of it though. Aside from the Skrill, what's your favourite dragon from the series? Movies or shows? The Night Fury. Not Toothless, the Night Fury, as a species, you know? Don't get me wrong, love Toothless, so cute, but I love the cool factor of a wild Night Fury. Like, you get hints of it in the first movie, but it's so awesome, this wild, powerful creature. So yeah, Night Furies, my second favourite species aside from the Skrill. Specifically wild Night Furies and not Toothless. But, of course, I do love Toothless. Who doesn't love Toothless? Lol, it felt like it. Poor Bonk was so slow he couldn't fly away. I know! You were rooting for Bonk. I know. Poor Bonk. He had the most health, so he was... Well, I was gonna say he was the hardest to kill, but no, that would go to Eros and Big Boy. It felt so bad killing the other people's dragons, but it was a brilliant twist for the final episode. Look how awesome this looks with vibrant visuals. It's so creepy. This is what it's like. I think this is what it was designed to look like. I'm so happy vibrant visuals are a thing now, and it's not just up to random, unofficial shader packs and stuff. It looks incredible. Well, it seems like the sun is starting to set, so soon we might be able to get some resin. Bonk didn't make it. Nope. Poor Bonk. He was the first one to get out. I feel so bad. He was so good at the sheep carrying, though. He got full marks on the first minigame, and almost full marks on the second sheep minigame. Aside from squirrels, my favourite... Not... Whoa. Oh, skeleton. Wait, what? Oh. It's under a tree. Aside from squirrels, my favourite, not including the books, is probably the Skuldrin. Including books, the Doomfang, of course. I remember from last stream. What's your favourite dragon from Race to the Edge? From Race to the Edge, because the Skrill isn't from Race to the Edge. Probably the death song. The death song is super cool. Oh, also, someone asked what my second favourite dragon is, and I said the Night Fury. My third favourite dragon is probably the Death Gripper. I really like strike class dragons. I like the swift, powerful ones. Those are my top 3, but after those top 3, it starts going into more obscure dragons, like the Hackatoo, right? Like ones that aren't necessarily as quote-unquote cool, but ones that I still really like because of how unique and fascinating they are. I love Thunder Drums. Those are some of my favourites. The Hackatoo is my favourite obscure dragon. That was only ever in Rise of Berk. Sunscorch was the worst thing to fight in the last battle. Yep, everyone kept burning to death. Yep. Yeah. That was my strategy. I had to get the player dead. Get the player burnt to death so I could finish off the dragon. I cannot get enough of this vibrant visuals, man. It's so pretty! Right, the sun is setting. So now it is time for the Pale Garden. To, see if we can find a creaking and get some resin. Let me just get some, let me just get some more creepy music playing. Gonna go to the music from that Jurassic World PlayStation 1 game, because that has some good creepy music. I used quite a lot of that in the very same video, actually. The Final Dragon Games episode. Okay, this will do nicely. For the, that. Are those eyes or are those flowers? Those are the flowers, okay. Is the music loud enough for everyone, or does it need to be a bit louder for the spookiness, or... I think I'll turn it up for a bit more spooky. There we go. Creeper! Ah, oh, rats. Okay, do I have any torches? I do in this. Now, this is creepy. There's Toothless over there. I'm hearing stuff. Oh, there is one. Hello, Mr. Oh, what the? Oh, skeleton. I'm gonna hit you. Where is it going? Ah, in there. Okay, cool. Resin. This is my first time ever seeing a creaking in game, by the way. Okay, resin. Yummy, yummy resin. Oh, my sword. Oh, no. Well, this is why I brought along my new diamond sword. I have to kill this zombie. There are so many mobs in here. Resin. It's actually my first time having resin. Come on. More resin. I don't think I'm even going to bother killing it, because I'm just here for the resin. Yummy, yummy resin. Oh dear. Okay, oh my gosh. More skeletons and stuff. That is a problem when you have to constantly look at this thing. Die, skeleton, die. Oh. Oh, phew. Can get more resin. Wait, which tree was... Oh, it was it that tree? This is the tree it's resin. Okay, here we go. Yummy resin. I don't mean it literally when I say yummy, by the way. Just, you know. Come on. Come on. More resin. This is going to be great for the monstrous nightmare nest. Stay there. The music from this Jurassic Park game is so good. It's very, very useful when I edit my videos. I've never even played the game. I don't have a PlayStation 1. I wish I could. I really want to play that PlayStation How to Train a Dragon game. Is that a zombie with an iron sword? That was unlucky. Yeah, I really want to play that PlayStation How to Train a Dragon game, but I don't have a PlayStation. Well, I mean, I have a PlayStation 4, but not the type of PlayStation that one's on. Same with, like, the Wii version and, like, well, I mean, the DS version. I don't know if there was a Wii version and a creeper. Stay back, creeper. Ooh, oh, ouch, okay. That's blown up that entire tree, or at least part of it. Oh, man, is this enough? Yeah, okay, that's enough resin. Let's go, Toothless. Come on. Come on. Let's get out. Woo. Okay, that's enough pale garden for now. I'm just gonna go over here, land on top of this mushroom, and sleep the night away. Here we go. Much better. And now we don't need the creepy music, and we can go back to the pleasant chow garden music. Well, that was certainly an adventure. Okay, I can toss away all the rubbish that I don't need at the moment. Let's see. Risky, I got Sunscorch. Awesome. Low-key, Risky, I'm kind of just chilling in general VC in the Discord server. Oh. Grab the heart and 2 pale oak wood, and then make a resin farm at home. That's a good idea, Silver. Man, I missed that. I missed that from the terror of the moment. Let's see, there was something else someone said in chat about the Roblox game. Yes, Risky, you should do more Roblox videos. And Risky, you're my favorite YouTuber. I'm so inspired. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. There you go. So yeah, about the thing on the Roblox game, I'm definitely gonna do more shorts and stuff on it when there's more updates. But I'm not fully sure if I'm gonna do full-length videos on it anymore. At some points I will, especially when there's like massive updates. But I'm not sure if those videos do as well as some of the other ones. Like, my past few have been doing really poorly on that. So we'll see. Regardless, I'm definitely not ditching the game. I do love that game. And I'm going to definitely keep making shorts on it at least. Right, that is over a stack of heartroot and quite a lot of resin. Now, I think we head home. I'm not going to drop off my dragon to get home this time. I'm going to take the scenic route, see the sights. And maybe even get some more heartroot on the way home. Some of the early games were on most consoles. Yeah, like the PlayStation 1, right? It was also on Xbox and on DSi, which was like an entirely different game. Loki, honestly, was really close to buying a DS just so I could play that. Same with like an old PlayStation. To play that and some of the old Sonic games too. Hey Risky, I got full copper, nice. The dragon armor is super useful in this. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna need to craft some new ones. Right, which way's home? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Lodestone Compass. Man, Sonic music is so good. It's extremely helpful for my videos as well. And this Chow Garden theme, love it. Is this the, oh my gosh, I think this is the same spruce forest that I spent ages in looking for Toothless, back when I thought Toothless could only spawn here. In actuality, it was probably one of the worst places I could be looking for Toothless, because I think he can spawn in any biome, so it's better to search in more open fields, so if he does spawn in, you're more likely to see it. Okay, this way to home. By the way, you guys know the little hearts on, like, the animal you're riding? Like, the little horse, the hearts that show you how much health the horse has, and that goes for the dragons as well, like Toothless right here. Only just today did I finally figure out what they actually are. All my life, I thought they were like a weird light bulb thing. They're saddles. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit stupid. I thought they were like a weird light bulb thing. It was only until today where I was like, wait a minute, I should look at those again and actually try to figure out what they are. And then I clicked, oh my gosh, they're saddles. Has anyone else had that confusion, or is it just me being stupid? And home sweet home. Alright, Toothless, you can stay here for now. Right, okay, do I have any rubbish? Okay, I've got some wood stuff here to put in this chest. And lots of dragon's heart root, that's good. Lots of resin, that's very good. That should be everything I need for now to start the first nest. Nest carpet or nest block? What do you guys think? Nest carpet or nest block? Carpet, right? That's cheaper. There we go. Craft a bunch of that. Right. I'm honestly really wanting to make the first one the Monstrous Nightmare stable now. Because, I mean, I've got the resin now. But I feel like it's probably a bit too small for the Monstrous Nightmares. Right, back to the new nursery area. Alright, I'll start placing some of these nest carpet things. There we go. There, that's nice. I wonder if I want to get some, like, mud, some packed mud, and those sort of things to make, like, a more muddy area. Maybe it could depend on the different dragon species. If this is the Nadder one, I want a bunch of different cool flowers. The Rumblehorns could have, like, a mud bath sort of thing. The Gronkles could have, like, a rock sort of area. Okay, that's a cool idea. I think I'm going to go for that. They should add the Red Death and Bewilderbeast to the How to Train Your Dragon add-on as a boss. Yeah, I wonder how they would manage with, like, the scale of them. That's why I was wondering if shovel the grass for the path blocks. That's a good idea, Orca. Okay, for the Nadder, I'll use that specifically, as well as a bunch of, like, different 2-block tall flowers. Because the Nadders are pretty, and they're very vain. So, it would be very cool if they had, like, a bunch of cool flowers around their nesting area. Like some of these, and some rose bushes. Here we go. Are those the only the 2-block ones? Rosebush and peony? Are those the only 2? No, there are multiple types of, yeah, okay, there's these ones over here too. Okay, these 3 could do for now. Oh no, some blue flowers, that would look good. There we go. And here we are. Okay. Let's try this. Big flower there. Big flower here, and big flower here. Yeah, if we can get a bunch more flowers around the Nadder area, I think that could be cool. Yes, definitely. Right, so this will be where the Nadder one will go. Where should the other ones go? Oh yes, I'll shovel the... Yes, perfect. That's better. That gives it a much more of like a nest sort of look. Oh no, you're right, blue oleanders. Good catch, I didn't think about that. I wonder if they're going to add that. Because like they made up Dragon's Heartroot for this add-on. Bye, Donnie. Right, so that can be the Nadders one. Let's see. Where should the others go? The other nests. I want to do a similar sort of like Vanaheim layout, you know, with like the dragon graveyards on Vanaheim, except instead of graveyards, it will be nests. Man, I really like how that Nadder nesting site's coming along. I think that looks pretty. I would love it to be facing inwards, like on a pathway here. So if there would be one on this side, it'd be facing this way. I mean, I suppose some of them can be just round with no back. But I'm just trying to figure out how I can work the rest of them into the terrain. The rest of the nests. Oh, I should check on the baby, see if they want food, if they want any feeding. Let's see. Nope, they're all full right now. Can they actually... Oh my gosh, they can actually play with the sheeps. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. I still can't get over how cute they are. But I didn't know they could actually play with the sheep. I didn't know they could actually interact with it. Oh man. Man, they really are growing up. They're so much bigger than when they hatched. Hey, do you guys want any food? I've got food for each of you. Might as well ask for it while I'm here. I love how Risky just starts hyperfixating so much on the game. Listen, there's so much to be appreciated in this world. Like, the baby dragons from Minecraft add-on, they're so cute. The graphics are so beautiful because of vibrant visuals. And the little flower things with actions and stuff. It's so cool. Where do the other babies go? Oh my gosh, I totally need to make like a little baby daycare sort of area for the baby dragons. I won't be feeding the Rumblehorns and like the adults, I don't think, for a while. Unless they have like a super cool skin. Oh! New Monstrous Nightmare! Okay, I need to go fetch some beef or rotten flesh or something. I want to tame that Monstrous Nightmare. That's like the similar skin to the Monstrous Nightmare I use in the thumbnails for the dragon games. Sit here, Toothless. We need to get some dragon food. Do I have any leftover saddles? No, I don't think so. Here's where I keep... Okay, Okay, I'll use rotten flesh for this monstrous nightmare. Some leather. And I'll craft a new saddle. Wait. Not that kind of saddle. This kind of saddle. One of those. That leather can go back there, and the iron can go back in there. Now, let's tame this new dragon. Ah, here, Toothless. A washing stations or feed trough, like in How to Train Dragon 2 would be so cool. That's a brilliant idea. Both of those. I want to make this, eventually, this will be also very good to do on streams, I want to eventually make this hill a lot more lifelike. Not just with this house here, which, you know, I am very happy with how this house... I'm very happy with how this house turned out, actually. But not just this house. Like, the stables are going to help, and maybe, maybe, like, more houses, different stations, like you said, a feeding station, like a dragon cleaning place, that'd be perfect. Okay, I'll sleep, and then we'll tame this new monstrous nightmare. Also, is the music a good volume, or is it too loud, or too quiet? Anything like that? Come on, Toothless. Right, where did that monstrous nightmare go? There it is! Right then. Where'd he go? There he is, up there. The music's a bit loud, okay. I will turn that down here. Actually, wait. Let's see. Okay. Okay, is this good? That good? I think that's good. Right. Yes. Well, that only took 2. So, I don't think the dragons can attack you, can they? Well, I mean, they can. But, like, it's not like Isle of Berk where they attack you if you're holding music or anything, is it? Not to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure... Thank you, Cosmo. Okay, a name for this dragon. I already have a name for this one, but Vision, that's a good name. For this one, I'm thinking Blue Streak. The lore behind this name, as there often is with my dragon names, is, you know, in the Dragon Games intro, where they show everyone with some dragons, and the dragons aren't always the same skins that they had in the final video. We did that little intro thing before we recorded the first episode, so we didn't really know what skins we would get. For that one, in that specific world, for that intro of the Dragon Games, I got a blue dragon, as you may have noticed, and I named it Blue Streak. Then, in the thumbnails for my Dragon Games videos, I used a blue monstrous nightmare rather than Sunscorch, just because it complemented the colours a lot better. Like, the contrast was a lot better, rather than yellow and red. Blue and red matched a lot better. So that's the lore behind this name, in that the original example dragon used in the intro for the Dragon Games was named Blue Streak, and it was this exact skin. So, do we think we want to go with Blue Streak for that lore reasoning? Or Infernos, Vulcan, Vision? I quite like Blue Streak. I'm thinking we go with Blue Streak. Yeah, I think we go with Blue Streak, right? Yeah, let's go with Blue Streak. I like the lore. Right, this is pretty. Now, I want to get some purple dye, because I got some purple dye for the monstrous nightmare I used in the thumbnails. Vision. Vision is a good name, but I don't know, I like the lore history behind the name Blue Streak. Let's get you some purple dye. Perfect. I've got quite a bit of leftover magenta and purple dye, because sometimes the dye on the dragons just seem to randomly vanish. Yeah, that's more like it. Like, so many times, Toothless's dye colour just vanishes. Here we go. Maybe this could be a secondary, hatchery area, because the terrain here is pretty perfect. Or maybe I could build something else here. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna do something with this area, definitely. This world is still pretty young. It's still a pretty young world. I don't actually play it all that much off camera, simply because, well, I mean, I do sometimes. I built the entirety of the arena so far off camera, but mainly because if I see a cool dragon and stuff, I want to wait until I'm on camera to tame it, you know? So there isn't just randomly, the next time you guys see this world, there's just randomly 78 new dragons. Right, I wanted to show you guys an idea I had for a place to build something. Come here, Toothless. Right, so over here is of course the new hatchery area with the launch pad. Loving how it's looking so far. I wonder where I'm going to build the rest of the nests. Might have to do some terraining for that. But somewhere around the back of this island, or this hill, I'm thinking I could build like, maybe down here. Yeah, this is a good area here. I could build like some sort of great hall. And in that great hall could be a list of usernames. And it could be like, I don't know, a list of my channel members, people who've donated to streams, or people who have done other such contributions. A cool way to, like, immortalize some of the people who've helped support my channel, you know? I think that could be a cool idea. I want to know what you guys think, because I think it'd be pretty cool to have, like, a little grand hall area out here, and just have, like, be lined with names, like, signs and stuff, with people's usernames, with, like, a few special places for, like, I don't know, top donator or first member or something like that, you know, like a little thanks to the people who are helping support my channel. You can tell Risky is hyperfixating because he just doesn't read chat for like 3 minutes, and you can hear the panic when he starts reading chat again. Oh man, am I that easy to read? Oh, this could be a good area in here. Are you an unk? No. Assuming you mean the slang one. In both terms, I'm not a literal unk or a slang unk either. I know slang, although I'm starting to not know what these new slang means. What's I don't know. I think I'm not an unk, but sometimes there's a new meme and I'm like, what? Why is the number 6 and 7 a meme now? I understand that joke now, but I don't like it. I still don't like it. That sounds like an unk answer. Would saying yes, I'm an unk be a non-unk answer? Yeah, okay, this area in here could be a great spot for another nest. Oh, Rumblehorn nest, because it's sort of a big area. What dragons in the series do you think deserves more screen time? Movies or shows? My top choices are Snaptrapper, Bonapper, and Speed Stingers, in that order. Definitely the Snaptrapper. Can I include dragons that never got screen time, like the Hackatoo or the Grapple Grounder? You're having the same experience, Orca, with like the slang thing? Yeah. Yeah. Here's a shovel. Okay. Yeah, this area is definitely a good spot for Rumblehorns. A little big natural clearing sort of spot. And you want the biggest spot for the Rumblehorns, I think. Maybe the Zippleback should have a cave for their nesting area, sort of like the Titan Wings Zippleback cave and Race to the Edge. You should make Nightmare Cave in a mountain. Oh man, that's a cool idea. With like resin all over the walls too. Alright, I'll help keep the shape a little bit more of this area. Hi Risky, stopping by for like a second. Thanks, LeChonk! How's the stream been? It's super cool. Man, I'm enjoying streaming a lot. This is cool. I'm just building a little area for the Dragon Nursery. Okay, I want to extend it out a bit more this way to make it more circular. Do things I saw in Taming Dragon video. We did, in fact, tell you. What? Oh, yes, right, yes, LeChock, you did say... Yeah, I always refused to do streaming for the longest time. Yeah, I'm enjoying it now that I actually am doing it. But to be fair, I was only adamant on not streaming back when I was in, like... Back when it was in the Day of Dragons era of my channel. Yeah, honestly, see how much fun you're having on stream. It's kind of making me want to stream more, but I have no idea on what. Please, Orca, I would love to see you do more streams. I know you used to do some streams on... I remember back when you were playing all of the How to Train Your Dragon games, and I remember your final stream on School of Dragons. That was cool. So I would love to see you do more live streams. I was also thinking at some point I could do a live stream that's like, the entire point is just chatting about How to Train Your Dragon lore. Not even in Minecraft or anything, just chatting about How to Train Your Dragon lore. That could be a good suggestion for one of your streams. And, you know, if you want a guest star, I'd be more than happy. Right, this area is definitely perfect for the rumble horn. Can we see the... Oh, yes. Can we see the 2 seed nominees for the realm soon? Good point. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that. I was going to show that on stream and see what you guys think. Got 2 possibilities for the realm seed, and I'm not sure which one to use. I want to know what you guys think. So, at some point, yeah, we can do that. How did you come up with the idea for your YouTube profile picture / avatar? My avatar has gotten quite an evolution over the years. It started out as a blue dragon with yellow horns, and then it turned into like the same sort of colour scheme, but it looked quite a bit different. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. It had a flat top of its head, and my art skills have improved quite a lot over the amount of time my avatar's been evolving, and I think the end result is kind of like, I don't know, that's kind of the end result of me improving in my art a bit, you know? Because I did make this PNGTuber myself. So overall, this current one is quite based on the Inferno Ravager from Day of Dragons, but with, you know, more spikes along the side, and with little aspects from the Skrill, like with the little chin spikes. Yes, I know you came with the other seed, Orange. It's a very good seed. I'm still not sure if it's that one or the other one that I'm going to go with. Both are really good, though. That one especially, like, that one is so scenic. The one that you suggested. Come on, let me sleep. There we go. We should do a YouTube Oscar for the How to Train a Dragon YouTubers. That would be awesome, but there isn't all that many How to Train a Dragon YouTubers. Like, yeah, there is quite a lot. You know, New Walker, My Four Phases. I was going to say Audrey Greywind, but she doesn't really do YouTube anymore, even though her videos are amazing. But yeah, it's like, there aren't really all that many How to Train a Dragon YouTubers when, like, in the grand scheme of things, you know? Like, there's loads of Sonic YouTubers and stuff, but I suppose it's because How to Train a Dragon isn't as active as a franchise, you know? The Skrill details, you noticed? Oh, cool, yeah. I wonder how many people pick up on, like, the small little hints of that, you know? Like the little chin spikes. It's not a Skrill explicitly, but it's like a little homage to the Skrill, you know? Okay, this... Yes, that's good. That's good for the Rumblehorn area. I'll clear out all the flowers. For here, I'll definitely be wanting some packed mud. No, not packed mud, just regular mud. I think the Rumblehorns would probably want like a mud bath kind of area, right? Or that... No, yeah, Rumblehorns would want that, rather than the Gronkles, I'd say. Yeah, like a sort of muddy area for their nesting site. I'll bring my Rumblehorns over here, actually. That's Ocean and Rhinehorn. Man, I'm still not over me naming this Rumblehorn Ocean. If you guys saw the video, it was because I was being attacked by zombies, and I had to hurry up and just enter in something so that he would have a name and so that I wouldn't die to the zombies. And it ended up just being Ocean. I wanted to name him Seaside or something, but I didn't have enough time to think it through, so I just named this Rumblehorn Ocean. It's a pretty cool skin. It's like a bluer version of Big Boy. Speaking of big boys, goodness gracious, it's a good thing this is a big area for the Rumblehorn. Hello, Vaseo! Welcome! Wow, that's actually... that's only big enough for one Rumblehorn. Maybe the Rumblehorn nesting area will have to be even bigger than this. Well, at least I can bring the Nadders over now that the Nadder nesting site is nearly finished. There you can sit... Oh wait, no. That happened to me, so I named my Gronkle Block. Block the Gronkle. Good one. You can come over here now, Rumblehorn. Sit. Risky, I got iron. Nice. What's the achievement for that? There's an achievement for that. What's it called? Come on down, Sunburn. Let's get you and Violet into the Nadder stables. And see if they actually fit properly. Just curious, when will the realm be open? Some point after my next video releases, which should be in about 2 weeks. That video is going to be about the Newberg's Dawn mod. Yes, acquired hardware, thank you, Mapolo. Yeah, that's the achievement you get when you get iron. Acquire hardware, yeah. Oh man, this is beautiful with like the cherry blossoms and stuff. Okay, come over here, Violet. There might have to be multiple nesting sites for the different species, right? Because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit one of every skin of Nadder into this small little area. Come on, don't sit like that. Sit facing me properly so it looks nicer. The floating sunburn Nadder. There we go. There, I think that's cool. They could be on the grass a little bit more. And there we go. Okay. Yeah. There we go. That looks nicer. I remember being attacked by a zombie once while thinking of a name for one of my skrills in Isle of Berk, and accidentally naming the skrill Skrill and Pickle. He was pickle coloured. Man, I love how this is sort of a universal experience, having to quickly name a dragon while you're being attacked by something. I mean, we get some gems from it though, right? Someone named their Gronkle Block, right? Block and Skrickle. That's brilliant. I had the same orange Nadder and named it Jasper. I wonder if they're going to be adding more different skin variations, or if they're just going to keep these ones for the current ones, and then whenever they add in a new dragon, they give it a whole new set of skins. I've noticed quite a few dragons seem to have like different versions of the same skins. Like there's a version of the Gronkle, I almost said Bonkle, of the Gronkle that looks exactly like, that looks exactly like Sunscorch. That's this one. Has the same colours as Sunscorch, but it's a Gronkle. I have an orange Nadder named Blaze. The baby dragons have gotten so big now. I wonder when we bring them into the new nursery area. I should... Oh wait, Twinkle, I forgot about this one. Yeah, I feel like the nests only have enough to fit 2 of each species, right? Maybe I'm going to need a new sort of stable area for every skin. Or at least the... No, they can just hang around the nest, right? They don't have to be in the nest. There we go. Sit. Nice. All the Nadders in one place. Now I'll summon Toothless over. And let's think of where we can build the next little nesting area. Okay, I definitely want to, like, here. I might have to do some terraforming, though, so it has, like, a back to it. Yeah. Sit there. Wait, Sparkly. Oh, yeah. Sparkly is still here. Here we go. Just let me... There we go. Yeah, Sparkly is still here, just not in this area, because I'm going to have all of... Oh, wait, Twinkle. Yeah, Twinkle. There we go. Wait. Man, I just confused my own Nadders. The one that I literally just interacted with. Oh, yeah, Sparkly is still around, just won't be sitting at the Nadder nest area, because... The Bonkle. Because I'm going to be having the default skins of all the dragons in the stables. So, Sparkly and the other default skins won't be hanging out at the nests. Do I have enough? No, okay, I'm going to need to pick up more dirt. Me and my friends are making a nursery in a lush cave that generated like a heart. That is cool. That's really cool. Grab more dirt, and I will drop off these unneeded scales. I don't need wheat seeds. Thankfully, I've got a lot of heartroot now. I don't even need the seeds, I can just drop them off outside. I'll probably need a bit more dirt than that. Right, let's see if we can terraform this area to make a new nesting area, potentially for the Monstrous Nightmare. First, I want to clear this tree. I've been thinking about adding, like, one of those tree capitator ones. Those tree capitator mods to this world. And to the realm. The problem is it's kind of hard to find a good one that doesn't just, like... that only works on trees, and you don't just break one block of your wooden house, and then... then the whole thing just comes tumbling down. Oh yeah, I can get rid of these wheat seeds now. There we go. If they add the Red Death or the Wildebeest, should they be tameable? Oh man, I don't know how they could pull that off. I think they could add them as like boss fights, right? Again, similar to the Eggman thing in the Sonic add-on. But, like, I don't know how they would manage to make it tameable. Even as a boss fight, I'm not sure how they would manage to make it size accurate. Because I think Isle of Berk, not Isle of Berk specifically, but some How to Train Your Dragon mods on Java Edition have added the alphas, right? And they're just massive. I wonder how they could do it and it still, you know, work really well. And not, I don't know, if you're on a massive dragon and it controls like a horse or a normal dragon or whatnot, you know, and you just like, you spin around like this, would the giant wildebeest just whip around in a circle, you know? I don't know how they could make it work if it was rideable. It would have to be pretty heavily recoded, I think. Sleeping again. I think they have an egg that you grow. Oh yeah, wait, so I just remembered that New Berk's Dawn is adding the alpha species as well. They're probably going to make it work, so yeah, it's probably doable actually. And if they can make it work, I'm sure this add-on can make it work too. I think they should have an egg that you grow for the alphas, yeah. Yeah, raising it from a baby, right? Is that what you mean? That could work. That could work awesome. When I was reading out Skrickle, I was just trying to figure out... I wasn't disgusted by the name, I was just trying to figure out specifically how to pronounce it before I read the bit where you specified Skrill Pickle. Skrill Pickle, like dill pickle, but Skrill. Wow. Oh my gosh, the falling leaves are so pretty on these cherry leaves. How would you find them though? I don't know. Maybe, the way they could do it if they add in the alphas, maybe they could do like a boss fight. And then when you win the boss fight, you get the egg? Maybe? That could work. With the Sonic add-on and the Eggman boss fight, I don't know if they did it... How did they do it? I haven't found an Eggman boss fight in my Sonic world. Have they done it where it's like, it can spawn in preloaded chunks? Or is it like any other structure that it's... You have to load in new chunks that you haven't found before to find it? Like, is that doable for this? Because I know a lot of people will be exploring their worlds with their dragons. So it'd suck if you have to fly even further to get, to find the alphas. I don't know how that works. Like with the Eggman one, does it spawn in preloaded areas, or... We are nearly at 300 viewers on the stream, by the way. That is crazy. Oh, that's the wrong stat, my bad. Ha! Total views, 271. That's awesome. Okay, I'll keep doing the terraforming here. These rocks, I'll move them. we go. Okay. How am I going to do this? I'll just build up a little bit of the hill up here. And then I can meld the nest into it more naturally. Like how Hiccup finds the egg on Berserker Island. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that could work in just like you find it super, in like a super rare area, right? That could also work. Why don't you stream on Twitch and YouTube? I mean, I suppose I could try multi-streaming, but I don't stream on Twitch specifically because my audience is on YouTube, you know? And I personally find it kind of annoying when I have a YouTuber that I like that also streams, but that they only stream on Twitch, and then I just don't really know when they're streaming because Twitch, I don't know, I don't really pay attention to Twitch notifications, which is kind of on me. But I don't know, I like all of my content being in one spot, you know, on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, I wish there was a YouTube alternative. Really badly. Risky, I'm now imagining a poorly photoshopped pickle with skrill wings. Why would you put this image into my head, Risky? Why? Whoopsie. Just a pickle with skrill wings slapped on. That is glorious. That is actually glorious. That reminds me of that one GIF that's just like, go my skrill, and that's just the skrill PNG slapped over something. I don't even know what the original version of that is. I've only ever seen the skrill version. That maybe goes a bit too high up. No, I think that works. I think that works. We need a Photoshopper or artist to make that a meme. The skrickle. The skrillcle? Was it skrillcle or skrickle? Who's your favourite YouTuber right now? I have lots of favourite YouTubers. I could never really pick just one. Ryan George, he's a comedy YouTuber. Love his videos. All of the hermits, like Grian, Skizzleman, for like Hermitcraft and the Life series. Love their videos. Of course, New Walker. He's easily one of my favourite How to Train Your Dragon YouTubers out there. Yeah, I think this could still work for the nest area. Yeah, I think this works. Skrickle. Okay, yeah, the pickle skrill skrickle. How am I going to make the back of this look good? Maybe it's one of those moments where that's the neat part. You don't. I claim the name Fireclaw in the realm. Okay, speaking of the realm, I'll do that thing now where I show you guys the two world options that I have in mind for the realm whenever I make that. Oh, right now, hold on, if I can resize chat a bit, does that work? Oh, no, not really. Okay. What am I making? I was just making a new little nursery area for my dragons. But now I will show you my different realm options. Okay. Move the missing packs. Yeah, so on the first one, I had... On the first world for the realm that I was testing on, I had the free trial for the Marketplace Pass, and I used a bunch of different add-ons and stuff to test it on there. I don't have it anymore. My trial expired, so I've just got to remove a couple of those first. Okay, removed it. Alright, so this is option number 1. Because I've got two really good options for the worlds. And I want you guys to see what you think. What world would you guys rather the realm have? So, for your consideration... We're loading into it now. Do you want to know my top 3 favourite dragons? Yes, please. Bye, Sarah Lavender. Okay, yes, so option number 1 for your consideration of the How to Train Your Dragon realm world. So this here would be the spawning spot. You'd spawn in somewhere around here. And then the area around it, there's a cherry biome over there. A cool snowy area there. Bunch of forest. And if you go further this way, there is a spruce forest. some, what's it called, acacia, I almost said acacia, birch, dark oak. What seed is, what seed is this, you mean? Yeah, there's a cool river thing here, more birch, pale garden, I didn't even see that. But not far from spawn, there is this really cool platform sort of hill here that could have a really nice village. I sense me building lots of bridges in the near future. We'll have dragons, we probably won't need them. And my seed goes south, it's an ideal dragon housing area. Okay, we'll get to that. Yeah, this would probably be somewhere where I'd build my base, and we could have like a little village up here. So, specifically on this side, I really like, let me get over here. I really like this spot here. Weather clear. Yeah, I like this spot, it's a cool spot. And it's generally a pretty expansive and pretty cool world. If you go further this way, yeah, we all start a dragon village. Whatever world we end up picking, I hope we can go with that. Another super cool spot on this world is this area. It's like a cool little cave thing. I could totally imagine like a hillside village here around this giant crater in the earth. And further along this way, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure, no, I'm thinking of the other one. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's like a massive island, but no, that's the other one I'm thinking of, which we'll get to in a second. We could build the hidden world in the cave. That is a good point. Further this way, there's like, you know, a village, more generic Minecraft terrain. Further that way, there's like a swamp, all sorts of cool stuff like that. So, time, set, day. So yes, option number 1. This is one that I found and was planning to use until I got a suggestion for one, which I will now show you, which was option number 2. Which is, oh, wrong one, there we go. Which is also a pretty good option. And it might be an even better option. So keep that one in your mind, and now I'll show you option number 2. Next seed, this one was suggested by Orange. There we go. I'm loading into it now. So, for your consideration, realm option number 2. Once it loads in. Okay, here we go. So, option number 2, you spawn in here, in a pretty cool jungle area, on the side of a hill. Pretty cool area, right? Well, there's this cool hill up here. You see that little waterfall thing? It's a jungle, a full-on jungle. But once you get to the top of this hill, with this little peak thing, look at this! Holy moly! Look at this area! Look at this! Just a massive... what would you even call this? A lake in the middle of a mountain? This is so cool! And that has so much potential for like potential for a How to Train a Dragon base. Like, how cool is this? World number 2 is winning so far, right? There's also a cave right down in here. It looks like it's a lush cave. Whoa! Yeah, this is the lush cave that that Orange was talking about. That's a beautiful spot for a community outpost. Absolutely. We've got to make a village on top of it. Yes. Could you imagine it? It would be so awesome. Maybe even like a hillside village. So much potential for like a little village surrounding this crater. This could be Risky's edge right here. But wait, there's more. Further this way, there's like a vast ocean, which works really well for How to Train Your Dragon. Since there's no way of getting a world mod thing that it changes your world generation to make an island, it's pretty cool that there's like a giant ocean out here. But look at this. Look at the hillsides here on the backside of this jungle. Absolutely beautiful. And is that a bit of snow? Wow. So yeah, pretty awesome jungle. Very, very cool jungle. Make a dock full of ships. That's true. Even better yet, because we will have the pirate era add-on, so we will actually be able to build ships. Time, set, day, again. And now if you go further over this way, there is a mesa and a desert, so we've got a lot of variety in different biomes, not far from spawn. A little coral forest in the middle of the super cool landscapes. And if we go further past this thing here, there's a desert village over there. If we go past the desert, we get into a massive Badlands area. I could see this being turned into like some sort of massive trading port, right? Like the shopping district, maybe? Like a super cool Badlands. I could totally imagine there being like, this being where we build all our shops and stuff. So that is about as much as I've explored on this world. Pretty good option, right? This is a good find from Orange. Orange, was this like, did you find this on a video that's like best Bedrock Edition Minecraft seeds or something? Because it's like, it's almost too good. It's amazing, you know? We got to have the dragon games once around. Yes, good point. Play our own little dragon games in there. Man, I haven't seen this. This spot's so cool. Like a few little jungle islands here. Oh, look at this landscape. No, this is luck. Wow, that is crazy. So, you have your picks, right? What do you guys think? World number 1 or world number 2? Enter your bets now. Well, not bets, votes. Enter your votes now. I think, I'm not gonna lie, I'm leaning towards world number 2. Yeah, I think we were all agreeing world number 2 is the better one, right? This was an amazing find from Orange. Number 2, my lord. Yeah, number 2. Everyone's going number 2. I didn't even see this, but around the back here, oh my goodness, a snowy area. Yeah, look at these cliff sides. We've absolutely got to go with world number 2. Holy moly! A snowy area, and then just these cliff sides go around pretty much the whole island. Now there's like a little mini island over here. Yeah, oh my gosh, there can be so many different villages. So many different villages all throughout the server. So many good spots for them. Yeah, we have totally got to use this world. Okay, it's decided, and it is unanimous. This is the best seed of the 2 options. Man, this landscape is so perfect for How to Train Your Dragon. Yes, number 2, my lord. Holds up 3 fingers. And that is the world tour concluded. We've decided that this is definitely the world we're going for. And this will be the spawn location. Wait for it to load in a bit more. I did have one small thing though. Will we want to use actions and stuff? We're definitely going to use the animations part of it at least. But for the textures, are we going to use the actions and stuff textures? Or the default textures? Because I know a lot of people, I know some people don't like, I know people don't like the actions and stuff textures. But I do really like it personally. It makes it a lot more vibrant. Yes actions and stuff, no actions and stuff. That's 2 votes for yes, 1 vote for no. Default was way better. Either way, we're definitely going to have these animations. We're going to have the animations part at least. But textures, yes or no? Because I think it looks amazing. Some people don't. But one downside I found is that with actions and stuff, the jungle area has this sort of green fog around it that it doesn't have to the same extent without actions and stuff. The unfortunate thing is I don't think you can choose. I don't think it's up to each individual player. I think it's up to the server as a whole. You know, actually the green sort of thing isn't all that bad. The texture looks better in default Minecraft. I think it's pretty split. Please note, please do textures. Okay. It seems like there are more votes for yes textures. It's still up in the air, but I'm also leaning towards yes. I think it makes it look a lot nicer. It will also help give the realm a bit more of its own unique look, right? You know? So yes, world option number 2. We're locking this one in. We're building Risky's Edge right here. Look at that. the chief's hut can go there, or like the great hall, little houses dotting around the area. Perfect, right? Absolutely perfect. Look at the heart, like, oh right, I know what you mean. There's like a heart in the lush forest here. Where exactly? In the roof, or everyone else is saying yes. It doesn't really matter to me, I just want to have fun with you guys. Oh, cool. So yeah, I think most people want it with the textures. So I think we'll go with the textures. Yeah, I think. Because I don't think it will bother the people that don't like it all that much, right? Me back, that looks like Impossible Island. Right? How cool is this? This is such a cool area. For context, Orca, we're choosing one of two worlds to use for the realm seed. We've definitely decided on this one. This one is awesome. Other side of the cove. Okay. When would this be out? A little bit after my next video releases. Yes, so... What the heck is that? Is that like a floating boat or something? What is that? Is that a floating ship? What in the name of Thor? Whoa, that's like... Oh my gosh! There's half a sunken ship down there, and the other half is up here in the air. That is crazy. Whoa, I wonder what can be done with that. Anyway, yes. This world would likely be... the realm will likely open a little bit after my next video in approximately 2 weeks. But, now that we've made that decision, this is definitely the world we're going to be using, I think that's a wrap. I think that's the end of the stream, right? We've made quite a lot of progress on my original world, my main world, we made a really good start to the dragon stables. Got lots of food for the babies, that's good. And we have finally decided what world the realm is going to have. So I think that's been a pretty productive stream. So I will see you guys next time. For my next stream, as I see Mapalo asked in chat, when am I going to stream next time? I'm not sure. We'll see. But most likely at least when I release my next video. I'm thinking of doing a stream after most video releases. So, yeah, not entirely sure when my next stream will be, but at least most likely after my next video releases. So, that's a wrap. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And, well, bye everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Oh no, sorry Wesley the Fisherman, as soon as you join. I have that same sort of luck with streams too. I join right as they're leaving. Bye Orca, bye everyone!